Hey, baby. Are you ready for your big day? Are you ready for your big day? Oh my goodness, my big girl. So today we're gonna be rehoming Maya, but I like to turn lemons into lemonade. So what we're gonna be doing is we're rehoming Maya. I'll tell you why in a minute. So we're gonna be surprising someone who's really special to me, who's really alone right now because of everything going on in the world. We're gonna be surprising that person with a new fur baby, okay? So here's the deal why we have to rehome Maya. So as you all know, when I got my new house, I got 2 dogs, Max and Maya. I think they're like 18 weeks old now or something like that. And the issue is this, there's something called litter mate syndrome, which you should definitely be aware of if you're going to get 2 dogs from the same litter. When there are 2 dogs from the same litter, they can have a tendency to be aggressive towards one another, which is what happens with Max and Maya. They can also have a tendency not to listen to you. It's not very easy to have 2 dogs from the same litter when they have this litter mate syndrome. We have sent them through thousands of dollars worth of training. It's not helping for that. The training's been really good for everything else, but just not for litter mate syndrome. And so at this point in time, just for her safety, for the other dog's safety, because they're getting bigger, if they keep on fighting, it can get pretty bad for them. So for their own sake, we're going to be rehoming Maya. So let me tell you about who we're going to be giving Maya to today, because this person is completely unaware that this is about to happen. In fact, they're up there waiting. So with everything going on in the world, I decided to hire a new assistant. And I did this more for his sake than it was for me, because, you know, with everything going on in the world, I knew a lot of people were out of work, and this person is a friend of my sister's, and she said to me, you know, he really doesn't have work. Do you need someone just to go get groceries for you? And I was like, yeah, I think that'd be helpful. And from there, when I realized he didn't have, you know, a lot of employment, because by trade he works in the entertainment industry as a dancer, I expanded his role into, you know, being, you know, my assistant to be able to help me with everything. And he literally helps me with every part of my life. So I thought, you know, he's able to help me, I'm able to help him. It's just the gift that keeps on giving.
He's a really cool dude too. I just met him.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's really cool. I know I'm gonna miss Maya, but
I know Maya's
be at the right. Find the right home.
Maya's Marco's favorite. This is my nephew Marco. I think I forgot to say that earlier. So Marco deals a lot with the dogs, and he really loves Maya because she's just so sweet and so cuddly. And that's the reason why we're rehoming her versus rehoming her brother, because initially I got the dogs with the intention of having guard dogs at the house, and she's just not much a guard dog. She is so cuddly and so sweet. She couldn't bust a grape, honey. Here's how I picked Xavier to give the dog to. As we were looking for homes for the dog, I was like, hey, can you look out for different options on where we could sell Maya through? Because I spent thousands of dollars on her, thousands of dollars on training. I want to get my money back. And he's like, oh, I really wish I could afford Maya. And he went on talking about, yeah, you know, I live alone and I'm so lonely out here, you know, because his family's on the East Coast and he doesn't get to see them because it's not safe for him to travel right now. And he wasn't telling me this like as any kind of guilt trip. He just was talking, you know? And I decided, I was like, what if we go ahead and rehome Maya to him? Because I feel like it's such a beautiful thing. She gets to go into an environment where she will be really, really loved and really appreciated. He gets to have a well-trained, kind dog in his environment who he's very accustomed to be around because he has to deal with the dogs anyway. So they already know each other. And I know that he'll be an amazing home, because here's the other thing. I asked him, I was like, I just slipped in, I was like, do you have experience dealing with big dogs? Because you deal with them so well. That's how I got it out of him. He says, yeah, you know, my dad used to raise pit bulls, and yeah, so I have a lot of experience with dogs. That's why the dogs don't bother me. I was like, perfect.
I think it's gonna be a good surprise.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I really think so.
So right now he's up at his car waiting for me to let him know if I need anything, because whenever I'm filming, whenever I'm doing anything, he's always around just to make sure that everything's good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up there, we're gonna grab him, and I'm gonna bring him down. I'm gonna say, hey, stand here beside me while we do a test shot or something like that. He's gonna have a mask on, but I'll make sure you kind of see his face later. And I'm gonna say, just stand there while we do some test shots or something. And then I'm gonna start talking about him on camera, about Xavier, like, tell me everything you do for me. And then from there, I'm gonna jump into surprising him with the dogs.
Yeah, I really think it's gonna be a good surprise.
Okay. I think
gonna be
so
shocked.
too. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna miss you, Puddin' Pop. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you, baby. Oh. Okay, so we need to go get him. He's been waiting at the car. Oh my God. I feel like I should be singing Boys to Men. It's so hard to say goodbye to my Maya. You know that song?
No, I don't.
You never heard? He don't know no
heard.
damn song.
Really
I'm like, you know this person, you know that person. You don't know nobody. So what's gonna happen is this. I'm gonna take her over to him, and he's, you know, just sitting in his car waiting. He's in one of his cars over there. So I'm gonna go over there to him and just let him know that I need him to come down because he, like, I don't know, what should I say, like, where we need him just to do like a test shot with me or something to test the light levels or something.
Yeah, something
like that.
Yeah, something like that.
And then what's gonna happen is while he's on camera with me, because I'm gonna say, well, let's just get some quick footage.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and so
Sounds
we'll
perfect.
give him the surprise of his life. You a daddy now. Okay, come on. So I need you to come down with me.
Okay.
We're going to test the light levels. I need you to be on with me. Marco will hold the camera.
Okay.
And we'll go down there and do that.
All right.
Okay. Do me a favor. Could you walk me?
Yes.
Okay. Did I have any messages?
Oh, no, you didn't have any messages, but I did get in contact with that one company that you want me to talk to get your reimbursement, and they said they'll be with you in a couple of hours.
Okay, cool. And so with Maya, I don't think that she pooped just yet. So if she does poop, they've got poopy bags over here.
You got it?
Yeah, so just grab that for her
Okay.
and all of that. And so, yeah. So we're gonna do the testing for the light levels down here
Okay.
and all that. And Marco, just
Yeah.
pay attention to it just to make sure that everything's good. You live alone, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do live alone.
How is that during this whole quarantine stuff?
I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a little bit lonely.
Yeah.
Not having anybody to talk to and just staying in the house because, you know, we're in quarantine, so
Yeah.
I can't go out.
All right, so we're gonna get some test footage right here. What I need to do is I wanna test the sound levels.
Okay.
So when we test the sound levels, I'm gonna have you do some talking. I'll kind of like just do some interview with you just to ask you some basic questions. And you just talk, you know, because we wanna make sure that the mic is capturing everything.
Mm-hmm.
We're standing a couple feet apart from each other, so you can take your mask off with this one, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. And if you could do me a favor, because I wanna make sure that Maya's light is good. So could you lift her up and hold her in your arms while we're doing this? Yeah, I wanna make sure her light is good. Okay. All right. Her brother put a scar on her face when they were fighting. Oh, oh. So oh my God. So Maya really likes you. Oh. Okay. So we're gonna test the sound levels. I think the easiest way to do it out here, just to make sure we have no interference from the wind, is I need you to talk a bit. Okay. I need you to be talking. So I'm gonna ask you some questions. Just answer them on camera.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right. What is your name?
My name's Xavier.
And what is your job that you do?
I'm your assistant, and I'm also a dancer in LA.
How would you describe your job description in terms of what you do for me?
My job description is very straight to the point. It's very simple. Anything that Malcolm needs or that will help his life, I'm there to help him out. So if he needs something out of the house, and especially during COVID, since it's not really a good time, I'm the one that's helping him out with everything. I get your groceries. I clean up your lawn after the little one here. I also mail your mail. I also deliver your mail from your work to your home. And I also, anything that he needs from his equipment to any miscellaneous things, I go out and get it and bring it back to his house.
Another thing that you do also for me is you do deliveries for me.
Yes.
So one of the things I'm going to be having you do for me is with Maya, I'm going to have you to deliver her to her new home.
Okay.
Because I know we talked about that. And so I'm going to give you the address for where you're going to be taking her. And if you could take her today there, okay, that would be really, really helpful. Because I know she's ready to go to her new home. So you're going to be delivering her. Could you write this down? Or you can't write it down. Okay. Well, Marco, you'll just save it on your phone.
Okay.
So you're going to just try to remember it. You're going to take her to 4455 Way. And yeah, you're taking her to 4455.
Wait, what? wait, are you serious?
Yeah, you're taking her to 4455. Is that address something special to you?
Yeah, that's where I live.
That's where you live? Okay, and the
Aww.
reason for that is because she's yours. You know, you have made my life so much more manageable all the time, but especially now more than ever. And I feel like, you know, there's so many people who are in the world right now alone, who don't have anyone with them. And I know you're one of those people. So I decided, why not go ahead and give you the gift of a daughter so that you can have someone to spend some time with and all of that. And I think it'll be really, really good for you both. And you already know her. She obviously loves you and likes you.
I just want to say thank you to Malcolm so much. It's just, this is amazing. And I really do appreciate it because COVID wasn't really the best for me. And now I have somebody to help me through it. And I have like a little girl. So when my mom wants kids, she has one. So I'm just thank you so much, Malcolm, for everything that you've done for me.
You are welcome. So folks, as I mentioned, you know, it's not a happy day for me to have to rehome Maya or for Marco. Yes, but I will say that if you do have to rehome your dog, I think it's very compassionate if you look for a home that you know is going to be very suitable for your dog. Don't just send them just any old where. Send them someplace where you know they're going to be in great care. And you know, to me, Xavier is the best place for Maya to be. So anyway, y'all, go ahead and click like and click share. And if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe or follow button and hit that bell to turn your notifications. So, oh, look at her. Look at her. Okay, bye y'all.